Hello, are you confident in your negotiation skills using English? In this short video, I'll provide some key English phrases to use during different parts of English negotiations. Are you wondering if I have the knowledge and experience to talk with you about negotiations? Well, for over 30 years, I negotiated multi-million-dollar insurance premiums in the construction sector, purchased and sold businesses priced in the millions, and mentored many business people. I was the director of a company with a market cap of in excess of $2 billion. However, my most satisfying achievement has been teaching and mentoring business and IT professionals around the world in business English. If you happen to like this video, I hope you'll press the like and subscribe buttons. Let's talk about the different steps. First step, we need to understand the parties and the people we'll be negotiating with, plus the product services we're negotiating. The most important objective is to consider all the questions we need to have answers to, such as who are the key people involved? What could be their interest in the sometimes it's obvious because it's their business to buy, sell products or services like a car dealership. If we're buying into a business or buying a business completely, then there could be a number of reasons, such as maybe they want to retire. It might be a case they're tired of the business, they want to change. However, there could be reasons that could really affect us going ahead, such as maybe the timing's bad, maybe they see a downturn in their marketplace. We need to do a lot of research. Luckily, there's a lot of resources today to help us, such as LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, open government sources. We need to ask ourselves questions such as, do we really need the product, service, or the company that we're looking at acquiring? Do we have the access to the resources to complete the transaction if we're successful in the negotiations? The second step, the first meeting. Our objectives will be to start building a good working relationship and develop trust with the other parties. Ask them about how they happen to get into the business. Are they from the area? What have they enjoyed the most about the industry and their own business? What are their tips for growing the business in the future? Give them a very short elevator pitch about yourself and why you're passionate about the industry. Discuss the negotiation process and be open about your reasons for meeting with them. You could say you believe in a win-win solution where both parties are open about their interests and seek to find the best agreement if a deal is really meant to happen. It's important to understand that some deals, the best thing we can do is to shake their hand, tell them we'd like to keep in touch. However, maybe the time just isn't right to negotiate. So we don't want to waste their time. You may offer to sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, to keep the confidential information private. If it's a big negotiation with high value, you might discuss with your advisors or who your advisors will be. You might ask them about who their advisors will be. You might discuss how the information will be exchanged. You should have a good idea of what the other party's interests and priorities are. So when it's time to start bargaining, you'll be in a good position. It's important to let them know your proposal is a work in progress. Your aim is to find a consensus where each party benefits the most they can. There are other parties, sometimes there are benefits that the other party finds very important. However, they have very little cost to you. And these can be very important to find. And you do it by asking questions and listening. In the negotiation process, if we're negotiating a business acquisition, they might want to continue working with the company, which can be a really good thing to do because it will protect the goodwill of the business. The goodwill means the continuation of doing business with present suppliers and customers. There are always sticky points such as valuing the business, non-competition clauses. A non-competition clause is during a certain period of time, they are prohibited, not allowed, to enter the same business again. Another sticky point could be payment terms and points such as human resources, who is to continue. It's always good to be clear and direct about the reasons why you're requesting certain clauses, since the parties to agreement must be clear and avoid problems later on. I have a saying, good paper makes good friends. Closing the deal. Once you've worked out the terms of the transaction and agreed to the wording of the purchase and sales contract, it's time to shake hands and close with the signing of the agreement. If you're buying a business, you'll probably have a lawyer who checks the documents and transfers the funds to complete the sale. If you're not willing to be flexible and build a good relationship and work through a number of problems during the process, then it's generally better not to start. We need to work on being good listeners and keep trying to get agreement on the small and big points during the process. Do not leave the negotiations to lawyers because it will be very expensive and could ruin a good deal in a relationship. However, a good lawyer and a good accountant will be very valuable people to have in the process. The key is to try to work between you and the other people in person and be the upfront person. Without question, you're going to need expert advice about taxes and legal issues and clauses and that sort of thing. So you'll need, if you're buying a business, you're going to need some expert advice. Just don't let them run the deal. You have to know the questions. You have to be open, but also the art of doing business. That's what you are about. I hope to build a relationship with you in the future if you're interested in perfecting your business English and building new skills. I provide individual classes, group classes, and pre-recorded courses in business and IT English. Group classes are interesting because you have the dynamics of different accents, different people bringing different skills to the table, and just being able to team up with another person and practice. You can develop study mates in this process. Thank you very much for listening to me today. And I hope I've been of some help to you. And again, if you like this video, please press the like and perhaps subscribe. Please look at my channel and see if there are any other videos that would help you in your business English. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and it's been a real pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you.